Hey, my name is Jay Wong, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to do Nollie inward heels. In order to do this trick, you must have Nollie heels and Nollie pop shove-its. You all know what I'm going to say is that it's basically a combination of both of them together, and I am going to say that, yeah, it's a combination of both of them together. So you combined it, you basically want to you really want to put a lot of emphasis in the nollie heel, but you also want to throw that shove. Um, it's like that second thought you have in your head. You're like, yeah, I gotta shove it. I gotta shove that board forward. Actually, more diagonal. You're going more diagonal than you are just like foot going forward. You wanna go that way. So you're gonna really give it a nice flick to the side almost, but forward at the same time, if that makes any sense. And that's all due to just basically having good foot positioning, and I will go through that right now.
Now we're gonna look at this board. We pretend that that this is the nose. So the front foot's gonna be like that. Maybe like the toes a little more. Now, like a normal, like the back foot for a nollie heel would look like this, maybe. So it looks like that. That's like a normal nollie heel position. Now what you do differently is with the nollie inward heel is you're gonna rotate, well not rotate, but position the foot like that. And from there, what you want to do is practically like do what you would normally do for like a normal nollie heel. Like you really want to give it like that nice flick with the nollie heel, but you want to flick almost that way, out, like out that way. But you want to think nollie heel at the same time. If that makes any sense? That's just the best way how I put it in my head. Because you're still trying to combine that nollie shove in there, right, at the same time, but you're trying to get the nollie heel in it with it as well. And then the best thing, right, is like, well, it's like, how do you get that foot out of the way and stuff like that? Well, what happens is when you flick outwards, your foot's going to go above the board, so the board will be underneath you regardless. You just have to think that back foot, that the board is still going to be underneath it. So, and that's how it kind of gets out of the way. It just all of a sudden, like it just gets out of the way. I don't know how to explain that. It's just all of a sudden, like it rotates. You just have to practice doing the rotation to start messing around with it, and then eventually, when you're able to see the board go around, then start committing to it. Don't start trying to commit to it when you can't actually flick it. You want to be able to actually just mess around, just practice flicking it, and then start making the initiative to jump for it, to go for it, when you can actually fully rotate it. It's like any flick trick on flat ground. There's no point, if you've never actually flicked it and done a rotation with it, then there's no point in trying to land it at the same time when you've never actually done that before. That doesn't make any sense, okay? So yeah, that would be the best advice for me. And from there, yeah, you can take it down some stairs or put it into a nollie heel flip inward front nose slide, or you could do that into a nollie inward heel nose manual. There's tons of variations with this, like crook nollie inward heel out. It seems like a natural because the board is already positioned in an angle, so that like it's probably even easier than nollie heel out, in my opinion. So yeah, there you are.
I hope that helped you out, and thanks for watching. And hopefully you can get that nollie inward heel going soon. And it just takes time, but eventually, if you just keep going at it for maybe like a good hour or two, things should start to be more clear. Cheers.